Welcome to the Vega Show, and today's show is going to be about Webtoon and DC collaboration. So, just recently, Webtoons and DC announced a partnership, and where DC was gonna release DC comics on Webtoon's platform, and it came out with the first run by Batman series, and the fans seem to be loving it. It was well received. So Webtoons, if you don't know what Webtoons is a platform that is digital, that you could go on there and read comics for free. You start scrolling, and that's how you read through them, is you just keep scrolling down, just like how you would be on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram. Just scroll down, and just keep scrolling down. So, the reason why this is such a big deal, the collaboration between DC and Webtoons, is that DC, I'd say the comic book industry as itself, which is mostly made up of DC and Marvel, were going under. A lot of their comic books or a lot of their stuff have been on the decline for the last, I'd probably say it's the mid to late 90s, and you would think that the superhero movies that have been creating big hits would keep the comic book industry alive, but no, it has not. And this is such a significant thing because there's a lot of indie creators that try to go on Webtoons, and they try to get signed on with Webtoons from having their series be popular. So the fact that Webtoons signed with DC is, in my opinion, it's gonna make it a lot harder for all the indie creators. So a reason why DC made this move, I believe, is that the comic book industry is more so catered to a lot of the older fans that were into comic book industry back in the heyday, and they were not gaining new fans, new supporters. So they saw this as a chance, seeing the younger generation with digital, or I'd probably say even anime. They had to freaking jump on this. So the series that DC ended up putting out so far is called Wayne Family Adventures. I read some of it, and I mean, it's good. It has most of the Batman cast, freaking Robin, freaking Red Hood, a couple of other characters, and yeah, I mean, it seems okay. It's kind of like something that Cartoon Networks would release, like Teen Titans or Teens, though not necessarily like the main series like Batman, but just kind of like a kids version. This is what it looks like. It introduces you all the characters up front real quick, and I mean, yeah, it's fun, and it got a lot of fans on it. But what I wish DC would do was start, from scratch, as in come out with this manhwa looking Batman character, and take him from not being a Batman to becoming a Batman, the whole freaking 10 yards on that, and then just continue the series on as he freaking meets Joker and so on. But here we start off with all the cast, all the characters, and they could have introduced themselves again to a newer audience, but this is what they went for. I feel like DC hasn't learned much about this. in another video, I will make a comparison on, the comic book industry and the manga industry / the freaking anime industry, and what is the big differences and the big similarities, and why one is going down, the other one is staying alive and freaking pop stream. But yeah, just wanted to make a quick video on this. On my next video, I will be going in depth more on this subject. Alrighty, thank you.